Hello, my dear students. Let us study about the kingdom fungi. The fungi constitutes a unique kingdom of heterotrophic organisms. Fungi show a great diversity in morphology, that is external appearance, as well as habitat. When your bed develops a mold or your orange rots, it is because of the fungi. The common mushroom you eat and the toadstools. These are also examples of fungi. So let us study in details about the kingdom fungi. What is fungi? Fungi are the eukaryotic organisms. Eukaryotic means with true nucleus as well as the cell organelles such as Golgi complex, endoplasmic reticulum, ribosomes, lysosomes, etc. So the fungi are the eukaryotic organisms that includes microorganisms, for example yeasts, molds and mushrooms. So these organisms, yeast, molds and mushrooms, these are classified under the kingdom fungi. The organisms found in kingdom fungi, they contain a cell wall and these are omnipresent. Means these fungi are present everywhere on the earth. So they are called as omnipresent. Fungi are classified as heterotrophs. Why? Because they cannot prepare their own food. So these are considered as heterotrophs among the living organisms. Let us discuss about the characteristics of fungi. As we have discussed earlier, the fungi are eukaryotic, non-vascular, means they do not have the conducting tissues. These are non-motile, means can't move from one place to another. These are the heterotrophic organisms. Fungi may be unicellular, that is made up of single cell, or they may be filamentous, that is having the structure of filament or thread-like. Fungi reproduce by means of spores. They lack chlorophyll and hence fungi cannot perform photosynthesis. Fungi store their food in the form of starch. The biosynthesis of chitin, it occurs in fungi. The nuclei of the fungi are very small. They do not have embryonic stage. The fungi develop from the spores directly. The mode of reproduction in fungi is sexual or asexual. Some fungi are parasitic and they can infect the host. Even they can cause a diseases in human beings also. For example, ringworm. Fungi produce a chemical called as pheromone. It leads to sexual reproduction in fungi. The examples of fungi include mushrooms, molds and yeast. So these are some of the examples of fungi. Let us discuss about the reproduction in fungi. Reproduction in fungi is by both sexual as well as asexual means. The sexual mode of reproduction is referred to as the teleomorph and the asexual mode of reproduction is referred to as the anamorph. See, fungi reproduce by both ways. The sexual mode is called as teleomorph and the asexual mode is called as anamorph. The vegetative reproduction is by budding, fission and fragmentation. Asexual reproduction takes place with the help of spores. These spores are called as conidia or zoospores or sporangiosspores. The sexual reproduction takes place by means of ascospores, basidiospores and oospores. The conventional mode of sexual reproduction, that is the usual or traditional mode of sexual reproduction, is not always observed in the kingdom fungi. In case of some fungi, the fusion of two haploid hyphae does not result in the formation of a diploid cell. So in such cases, there appears an intermediate stage. That intermediate stage is called as dikaryophase. This dikaryophase stage is followed by the formation of diploid cells. The sexual cycle of reproduction involves the following three steps. The first step is the fusion of protoplasm between two motile means moving. So the fusion of protoplasm between two motile or non-motile gametes called as plasmogamy. The next is fusion of two nuclei. The fusion of two nuclei is called as karyogamy. And third stage is meiosis in zygote. It results in the haploid spores. Now let us discuss about the classification of fungi. On the basis of morphology, that is external structure of the mycelium. Mycelium is a network of thread-like structures. So on the basis of morphology of mycelium, mode of spore formation and fruiting bodies, the kingdom fungi is divided into various classes. These classes are Phycomycetes, Ascomycetes, Basidiomycetes and Deuteromycetes. So these are the four classes of kingdom fungi. Phycomycetes, Ascomycetes, Basidiomycetes and Deuteromycetes. First class is Phycomycetes. Here you can see the example of fungi. So members of Phycomycetes are found in the aquatic habitats, as well as these are found on the decaying wood in moist and damp places. These are also the parasites on the plants. The examples of Phycomycetes are mucor. Here you can see the structure of the mucor. Rhizopus. Rhizopus, that is bread mold, is also an example of Phycomycetes. See, their mycelium is aseptate, means unbranched. Their mycelium is aseptate. Then it is cynocytic. Their asexual reproduction takes place by zoospores. These zoospores are motile. Motile means they can move. So asexual reproduction, it takes place by either by zoospores or by aplanospores. Zoospores are motile, aplanospores are non-motile. These spores are endogenously produced in the sporangium. A zygospore is formed by the fusion of two gametes. These gametes are similar in morphology. When the gametes are similar, these are said to be isogamous. And when these are dissimilar, these are anisogamous or oogamous. Here you can see the examples of fungi belonging to the group Phycomycetes. Here you can see the structure of mucor, structure of Rhizopus. Here you can see the condition of leaf. See, this is the example of fungi albugo. This fungi is the parasitic fungi on mustard. Here you can see the fungal infection in case of plant. Next type is Ascomycetes. The Ascomycetes, these are commonly called as the sac fungi. Ascomycetes are the largest phylum of fungi with over 64,000 species. Their defining feature is ascus. Ascus is a Greek word. Ascus meaning sac. It is a microscopic sexual structure in which non-motile spores called as ascospores are produced. Here you can see the sac-like structure. So here you can see sac-like structure called as ascus, and it consists of the spores. These are also examples of Ascomycetes. See, Ascomycetes are commonly known as sac fungi. These are mostly multicellular. For example, Penicillium. These are unicellular also. Rarely these are unicellular. For example, yeast, Saccharomyces, Claviles, Aspergillus. These fungi are saprophytic. These are decomposers or parasitic. So these are the examples of fungi. Next is Neurospora. Neurospora is used, the uses of this fungi. The Neurospora is used in the biochemical and the genetic world. See the uses of the Ascomycetes. The truffles and morels are the good examples of edible Ascomycetes. See, these Ascomycetes are edible fungi. Edible means we can eat them. The penicillium mold, it makes the antibiotic penicillin. Some Ascomycetes also give flavor to certain types of cheeses. See, the traditional cheese gets its flavor from the fungi. Then Saccharomyces cerevisiae, that is yeast. The yeast fungi is used to make bread, rice. It's also used to ferment beer and wine. Next type of fungi are Basidiomycetes. The Basidiomycetes include mushrooms, puffballs, stinkhorns, bracket fungi, then other polypores, jelly fungi, bollets, then chanterelles, earth stars, smuts, burns, rusts, mirror yeast, and the human pathogenic yeast, Cryptococcus. So these are included in the Basidiomycetes. The main characteristics of Basidiomycetes are septate mycelium. Here you can see the septate mycelium. They have basidia and basidiospores. These are the basidia, and inside they consist of basidiospores. Here you can see the clamp connection. Not all Basidiomycetes produce this, but when a fungus does it, it will always be a Basidiomycete. See the examples of Basidiomycetes. The examples, some common members are Agaricus. Here you can see the portobello mushroom, that is Agaricus bisporus. Then this is the fungus which is damaging the corn crop. Its name is Pustilago, that is corn smut. Then next is the Puccinia. It is called as the rust fungus. Here you can see the leaf infected due to the Puccinia or the rust fungus. This is also a leaf which is infected by the rust fungus. Next category is Deuteromycetes. The Deuteromycota is a Greek word for second fungi. Here you can see the structure of Deuteromycota. They were once considered a formal phylum of the kingdom fungi. There are about 25,000 species that have been classified in the Deuteromycetes. These fungi are also called as imperfect fungi. Why? Because only the asexual or vegetative phase of these fungi are known. Their sexual forms were discovered when they were moved into the classes they rightly belong to. Deuteromyceta, also known as imperfect fungi. This cannot be classified as zygomycetes or zygote fungi, or ascomycetes, that is sac fungi, or basidiomycetes or club fungi. Here you can see the examples of zygomycetes, the zygote fungi. These are ascomycetes and these are the basidiomycetes. So this was all about the kingdom fungi. In the next video, we will be discussing about viruses, viroids and lichens. There are separate chapters on the kingdom Plantae and kingdom Animalia. So in next video, we will meet with the new topic viruses, viroids and lichens. Thank you.